What's up, everybody? You're catching the end of the intro sequence because it's taking me this long to set up the new source and ABS and stuff. But this is the first time I've opened this game. So, we are in for a new adventure. And alongside that, I have fruit, nuts, and avocado oil for my breakfast. I read somewhere someone putting avocado oil on fruit, and I thought that's weird. Then I remembered I had it and thought, I fancy a little bit more with my breakfast this morning. So I would add it, and it's really good actually. Really quite amazing. Yeah. It's okay. After it does its cloud business, I suppose. And just a few drops of avocado oil seems to go quite a long way as well. I did buy it to sort of fry with it, but you can actually add it to fruit and nuts, and it's really good. Who would have thought? I don't know why I would do DirectX 11 over DirectX 12. Maybe it would be better on 11 for some reason. Anyway, let's watch the intro this time.
You're plotting a new course again, aren't you?
The currents before us are ever changing. We must adapt and press forward if we are to see our journey's end.
And how will we know when we get there?
Oh god. Fuck this, I need VSync. I just noticed how bad it looked. Alright. It's too much. Right. I'm gonna just quickly Google is Civ 6 frame limited? Is Civ 6 FPS? Is Civilization 6 FPS left? Game goes back to 140. Okay, so apparently you can. It looks like you can run it at more than 60. In which case, we've got VC on. We'll put 120 hertz on. And not frame limited. Again, I need to Google whether to run it at BX11 or 12 as well, I suppose. I have no idea. Anyway, intro. Here it is.
You're plotting a new course again, aren't you?
The currents before us are ever changing. We must adapt and press forward if we are to see our journey's end.
It's just really quiet.
And how will we know when we get there?
There should be a view intro option instead of having to quit every time. Oh, while it's waiting, should I run Civilization 6? So it's 11 or 12. Don't it takes 11 or 12. Test for yourself, choose one, run the AI graphics test, record your results, choose the other and test. DX12 is only supported by Windows 10. DX12 should have better performance if Sys 6 is actually designed for it. Benchmark tool. Has it? Okay. DX11 is basically just for legacy. DX11 still performs better on my RTX 3080 and CPU i9. Frame times DX11. Okay, so people say test. I guess we test. Where's the benchmark? Didn't see that. Let's at least watch the intro this time.
You're plotting a new course again, aren't you?
The currents before us are ever changing. We must adapt and press forward if we are to see our journey's end.
And how will we know when we get there?
It seems this guy has led many lives. Yay! Gaming! Oh. Oh, so it does run unlimited FPS. I mean, I don't really want it to, but... Uh... 99%. I'd okay. I guess lower is better. Let's just load the DX11 and just do another benchmark and see if I notice any obvious differences. Oh, there was an AI benchmark as well, wasn't there? Forgot to run that one. Oh, you can't see this. Thankfully, I've got the preview up. You can't see this one because it's a different application, apparently. I'm just going to run it real quick. Wait. Has it changed the graphics settings? I don't think so. FPS. I think it's looking about the same. Oh, it's definitely higher at some points, maybe. '99th percentile is higher. Average frame time is similar. Alright, let's just go back to DX12 then, it seemed like. But I just want to check the AI one. Benchmark AI. What does this do? Benchmarking. Average turn time 6.55. Okay. Right, back to DX12, and then you'll be able to see what's going on again. Never fear, for nobody is here. Never fear, for there is nobody here. Wait, okay. Now it's showing. Good. What was it? 6.55, I think.
A world of information rests in the palm of your hand, and networks for instantaneous communication span the globe. Yet a unified vision
I think somehow this looks and feels better than the X11. I don't know why. Oh, it is locked to 120 FPS. That's good with the VSync. But yeah, so the turn time's lower. Okay, so it's performing slightly better with the. Tutorial. Let's work
from a
through it.
maelstrom of sand, wind, and fire. Our people emerge
Go on being again.
and arrive here.
Or
A new world, one ripe with great possibility and even greater dangers. Here our people stand, their destinies unwritten. Will they push forward into greatness, or see themselves lost to the ages? Their fate lies in your hands.
Not my hands. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take the pen.
Our people's fate lies in your hands. Great is the responsibility placed upon you.
You sound
Perhaps I may be of service.
like you're from Northern England, not Egypt. Sure.
For too long we have roamed this world without a land to call our own. It is time we put down roots.
Sounds good. Click on the settler unit to select it.
Our brave settlers await your command. We should found our first city here.
Why here? Okay. Boom.
From the seeds
I like the
of a small
graphics.
city shall you grow an empire. But to truly thrive, we must first see to the needs of our people.
Wasn't listening, sorry. From the seeds of this small city shall you grow an empire, but to truly thrive we must first see to the needs of our people. Indeed. The city is the cornerstone of any great civilization. The city's size is represented by its population, indicated to the left of its nameplate. 1. Okay. Rakadet. Each city also claims the surrounding lands for exclusive control. These lands are indicated by the border. Yeah, the unique features of the border will have profound influence on the potential strengths of each city. Yeah, got it.
Though small now, our city will continue to grow if you allow it to. Its fate and that of our people depend upon you.
Okay. You must choose how each city and service to grow and expand over time, improve the land you control, and create new buildings, districts within your borders. Okay.
We are fortunate that the land surrounding our city is rich in resources. Developing it will be key to our survival.
I assume that's why you wanted me to found it right here. Each city generates a variety of yields at the start of every turn. These are obtained from the hexes city controls, yeah. Each hex can provide a number of yields. Food and production are two of these yields. Food fuels city growth, increasing population, and production is used to build things, or production the faster you can build things. Makes sense. Each hex will need to be worked by your population in order to obtain a yield from that hex. Each citizen can work one hex within your borders. Got it?
We are blessed to have such bountiful lands within our borders. Still, a civilization is comprised of people, not just Earth.
Civilization. A civilization is comprised of people, not just Earth. I love the accent. The fact that it's nothing like an Egyptian accent as well. Mind you, in this world, why would Egyptians not sound like Yorkshire lasses? Growing your city's population is very important in order to take advantage of all the yields from the surrounding lands. Indeed, sounds like it.
Such lands will surely draw the attention of the barbarian raiders plaguing this area. We must prepare to fight back if we are to survive.
Sounds good.
Our city requires warriors.
Use production. I like the interface so far. Seems pretty good.
If our people are to survive in these lands, we must focus their efforts. Only then can we master this world.
From here you can construct buildings, create wonders, and train military and civilian units.
Our people's protection is our utmost concern. Direct your city towards the creation of a warrior.
Does it say where this concern is? I can't see an indicator of the concern. I guess I can't really do much. Yeah. Construct buildings, great, yeah. Warrior.
Training has commenced. Already our people feel more secure. Our empire will not be built overnight. We have accomplished all we can this day.
Ah yes, the turn system. Turn-based game where decisions are made and actions performed during a game turn, much like playing a board game with friends. Once all the other players have made their moves, a new turn will begin. Number of game turns it will take to build something is indicated on each item in the menu. This is calculated based on the production cost of the item versus the production yield of the city. The higher the yield, the fewer turns it will take to build. Makes sense. Enter.
Our warriors continue to train. But if we are to be more than the barbarian tribes we defend against, we must explore other areas of development.
Sounds good. Research.
There are those among us with minds adept at unlocking the world's secrets. We need only guide them.
And provide them with the opportunity to unlock those secrets, which is part of the problem with our current society. There are fewer and fewer opportunities for unlocking the world's secrets, and more for playing with money and bullshit. Just as an aside. But I'm here to gather ideas for my new world. Or something. How are we sounding today? I don't know. Might try the ratio back at 10. Gain's quite high, threshold's quite low. Let's try that. Hello. Maybe a little bit more gain. A little bit more gain. How's that? Now I'm reaching sort of just to the bottom of the, well, no, just to the top of the green still. Which suggests I'm quite quiet, really. Go up more gain. How's this sounding? It hasn't really changed on the graph. Oh, maybe that's to do with the ratio as well? I don't know. Maybe as the ratio changes, the gain needs to increase. How's this? Let's try that. Doesn't seem to be changing much. Anyone in there can tell me how I sound? No. 174 viewers of this game. No one watches this game. Haha. Cool. Alright. Looks like we're on our own today. Yes, we should guide these people, indeed. Or rather provide every opportunity that we can for them. Because they may surprise us in ways that they wouldn't have if we guided them too much, you know? Technological advancement. Your people attain through research. By completing research on technologies, you will unlock new ways to exploit the land, new military units. New city upgrades and much more. Select research. Select mining technology to begin researching it. Costs 16 science. Allows chopping of woods and harvesting of copper. Unlocks improvement mine. Unlocks improvement quarry. Lovely.
Excellent. As our people's understanding of the Earth increases, so too will our ability to harness its riches and increase our production capabilities. We must give them time to do their work.
No, I want it done now. I demand it done now. I am Cleopatra. Okay, bring me my porcupines then instead, while I wait. Porcupines? Concubines. That's the Researching new technology fueled by science, yep. Each city in your empire generates a small amount of science per turn. How quickly your research projects are completed is determined by the number of science generated by your cities. The more science you generate, the faster you will research new technologies. Lovely.
Barbarian raiders approach our city. We are surely too prized a target for them to ignore.
Do we have warriors yet? Apparently.
We cannot allow these savages to pillage and destroy all we have built. Our warriors have completed their training. Let us commit them to battle.
Commit them! For the purpose of this tutorial, we have rushed the production of this unit. Ah, okay, I was going to say. We've taken several more sense to complete. Got it. Zoom in. Let's see this battle. I like the look of it. I like the graphics. Yeah, this is nice. I could get into this, I think. Click on the warrior unit. This guy.
Warriors are the blade with which we will strike down our enemy. They need only your hand to guide them.
I have to touch them? Ugh. Military units can attack enemy units by moving it into their hex. Right click on the barbarian unit to attack it. Bang! Oh, we killed him. Let's go.
Victory! The barbarians have learned we are not a people to be trifled with.
Indeed.
Still, they will return, and next time I fear they will not take us so lightly. We should take advantage of this lull in hostilities. With our warriors now prepared, we may focus our production capabilities towards the city itself.
Tasks which must be completed before you can end your turn will appear in the notification panel in the bottom right of the screen. Since production is finished in this city, you get a reminder that you need to choose the next thing to produce before you can end your turn. Got it.
The lands surrounding our city are fertile, yet as of now, they lie undeveloped. We must create a workforce if we are to make the most of the resources within our borders.
Sounds good. Build it.
Excellent. The skills these builders will attain will dramatically improve our civilization.
Fantastic. A builder unit has been added to the city's production queue. It will take several turns to complete its training. Since there are no remaining decisions that need to be made this turn, the next turn button is displayed. So it is.
While our builders train to improve life within our borders, we must not ignore the lands beyond them. The only way to truly master this world is to understand it.
Let me guess, you want me to move around with my warriors? At the beginning of the game, your city and lands immediately around it are revealed, but the areas beyond, represented by blank parchment, indicate parts of the world you have not yet explored.
Beyond combat, our warriors make for ideal explorers
There it
in
is.
an uncertain and hostile world. You need only give the word, and they shall set forth into the unknown.
Bang. Warriors have a movement range of 2. The blue coloured indicator showing the lands around the unit is placed further selected can move a single turn. Okay, that's useful.
Alone, on foot, the wildlands take a heavy toll on our troops. Perhaps there is a smoother path.
You can make paths. Open terrain like plains and grassland only consume 1 movement. Whereas more difficult terrain like woods and hills will consume 2 or more movement points. Move the warrior unit to the highlighted location by right clicking. Okay.
Already our warriors' efforts bear fruit. They have come upon a small tribal village.
Oh, hi. Exploring tribal villages can give you civilization one of many instant benefits like granting an additional population in your city or rewarding gold. It is a good strategy to explore as many tribal villages as possible.
This people seem different from the barbarian tribes we encountered. Perhaps we should make contact instead of combat.
Sounds good. Always err on the side of peace where we can. Since your warrior unit has used all of its movement points, it is done with its actions this turn. Production and research tasks are still in progress, so there are no decisions to be made. Next turn.
Our warriors stand before the village gates. They await the
Gates.
command to enter.
Get. Oh, I can't drag to move. Oops. Is that an option? Maybe I'll get it later. To explore, move one of your units into the village. Try moving a warrior unit there now.
It would seem friendship has its rewards. Our success against the barbarians has reached this village. Impressed by our culture, they wish to rise up against their oppressors and join us in the fight against the Horde.
That's great. This is how we win the game. By offering opportunity. And only fighting when absolutely necessary to defend ourselves. All tribal villages will grant a reward when explored by a player. This tribal village has granted you a new scout unit, which has appeared in your city. How wonderful.
Though not skilled in the ways of combat, this tribe possess a great knowledge of the land. Their ability to move through the terrain quickly makes them ideal scouts. We should put them to good use.
We should invite them to be put to good use. Notice, although they've already agreed, right? Notice that the scout unit has a movement of 3, allowing it to move a great distance. The units move the scout unit towards an undiscovered part of the map.
We should employ these scouts with caution. They are excellent explorers, but poor warriors. It would be wise for them to avoid battle whenever possible.
Indeed. Scout. City. Scout. Can I select the city? Or am I always selecting the scout here? I think it's because it's a tutorial, right? Alright. Where do we go? Here. Enter.
Exploration may bring many rewards, But let us not forget the safety of our capital. We should direct our warriors home for its protection.
A good idea. Multi-turn order. Okay. Back here. Move warrior. Clicking the move button.
Our scouts await orders. They must explore and teach us about new lands yet undiscovered. Our city continues to prosper. Already our people thrive, and our population grows.
Grows. Population in the first city is growing from 1 to 2. As long as the city is well fed and its people are happy, it will continue to grow. The citizens of the city work to surrounding plots and improvements, contributing to greater yields. High populations contribute to faster science research, faster city production, and faster cultural growth. It is always a good strategy to not only found new cities to expand your realm, but also to grow those cities. Unit needs orders. The scout. Where are we going? Oh, I can drag to move, so that's good. It has a bit of a delay to it. I guess it just has a bit of a... I guess that feels natural enough. Can I change that? Replace hold to drag with clicks. Okay. It doesn't look like... Okay, well, I guess we can get rid of the intro video. Okay. What about the key bindings? Does Wasad do anything? Oh, A is attack. I'll try to get used to the arrow keys, but it's just a bit of a... Oh, I can drag, I suppose. Replace drag with click. I want to try that. Place hold to drag with clicks. Oh, right. I have to restart to see what that does? Why? In which case, I'll just get used to it as is. That's the very weird thing. I guess dragging is okay. This feels slightly delayed, but the it's not input lag because that feels instant, so I think it's just the feel of dragging. But you can drag and okay, I could, yeah, this feels alright. I kind of like the look of the platform. There you go, this like background up there, and it's like a sheet of paper. I kind of like that. I like the look and feel of it so far. Can I rotate? Maybe not. Bindings. I guess rotation would make it more. If I do this, is it going to say that attack's been unbind? No. But I know it's been attacked. It's been unbound there. E is ultimate exploration. Is there a Q? Local Great Works screen had been changed, I think. Where was that? W, okay. I'll leave it for now. Although it would be kind of nice to change it. I want to change it. Down, left, right, up. Give me Wasad, we'll deal with the other shortcuts later if we need to. That's better. Kind of slow. There was speed. Mouse wheel speed. I can't set the defaults. Oh, that's bad. Is it just attack and W that's missing? Seems to be. Okay, well, alternatives, we want this, I guess. What can attack be? Attack can be E, and ultimate exclusion can be Q if there's no Q. Was Q resource icons? Q is resource icons. Okay, I'm just gonna put it back. Like, attack is A. Screen is W. This is that. Left. I can't believe you can't put it back to defaults. There's no like defaults option. That's insane. That's actually insane. Anyway, I think I'll probably just get used to panning like this anyway, because this is a bit slow and I can't seem to change the speed of it. Okay, let's just play with the mouse and chill. We have a scout. Warrior's on his way home. Unit needs orders. I guess we'll go here.
There are no further matters to attend to today. While our forces prepare the defense of our city, our best minds have discovered how to extract precious resources from the earth itself. With an abundance of valuable stone nearby, our builders may be able to exploit this knowledge when they complete their training.
Sorry, this has just got me thinking. I guess this is why it's interesting to play this game. This has got me thinking about a bit of the video I was watching yesterday on the history of capitalism, or the development of capitalism, looking at its sort of root causes, its inspirations, the mindset behind it, and how it gradually sort of came about. It's a much better way to look at it than thinking this XYZ was the cause of capitalism, when obviously there were so many facets, so many micro developments in society that all added to it, and it's much better looked at as such. But anyway, part of it was looking obviously at the Industrial Revolution and mining for coal and the steam engine and things like that, and she's talking about mining, and I was just wondering, like, without the monetary system, without the financial constraints placed upon miners, right, to have to mine, to have to find a job in order to live, pay rent, buy food, whatever it is, without that what do I want to say, trap, without that constraint, why does it sometimes just stop noise cancelling? Something to do with the loudness, or maybe that's to do with the compressor. But anyway, without that constraint, would we have managed to mine enough coal to sort of take off, if you like? Like, because people wouldn't have chosen to go down mine shafts and risk their lives and get miner's lung and get ill and all of that stuff if they didn't have to, right? So presumably it was contingent for the development of our civilization, at least with the rapidity that it developed, that at least a lot of, if not most people, felt constrained financially enough to do work that they wouldn't have otherwise chosen to do in order to progress society forward and spur on new technologies and, you know, mine new minerals and all of that stuff. And obviously I attack the monetary system a lot, thinking about this financial trap that people are in that forces them into work that they don't want to do. But if you look at the historical progression of society, you could argue that financial constraint is necessary to get people, to coerce people, if you like, manipulate people into doing rough work like mining coal that they would have otherwise chosen not to do. But is there a way of offering that opportunity and saying, look, if we get this coal, we can have this, this and this, we can, you know, it's incredible stuff, we can use it for this, this and this, and then have enough volunteers to join in? Or at least how it should be done maybe is they should have been paid more, right? They should have been probably the highest paid people, because you're doing the roughest, most risky work, therefore you should be paid more, right? But it's interesting because it's always seemed to be backwards, right? The easiest, safest, the most secure, comfortable work has always paid the most, and the roughest, harshest, riskiest, lacking in all sorts of safety and will probably get you killed or give you a horrible life if and when you finish working, if you haven't already died, paid the least. Okay, it keeps doing this. I'm going to change the compressor back. I think it's probably to do with the ratio. Let's try that. Okay. You know what I mean? It's like people like going out to do this, getting this stone. Historically, would have been what? Either slaves or poorly paid. But what if it would have been the case that someone said, right, with this stone, we can do this, this, and this. We can improve everyone's lives. Who wants to help get it? And you'll be provided with the best possible, like, life as a result of joining it. And everyone will respect you for having helped. You know, that sort of thing. Then I'm sure you would get a lot of volunteers. Would you not? I don't know. Okay.
Our people delight in the pursuit of knowledge. We need only direct their efforts, and they shall uncover yet another mystery of this world.
Use research. Pottery. Allows harvesting of bonus resources improved by farms. Building granary.
A wise decision. Our people may now uncover new uses for the materials we unearth in our mines and quarries.
Yeah.
But let us not forget the exploration efforts of our scouts. There is a whole world before us to uncover.
Ooh, there's so much exciting stuff to do. Your turn once you've moved your scout unit. We go... Yeah. Fish. Where do I want to go with this guy? Fish there.
Our citizens rejoice at the return of our brave warriors. Perhaps they should fortify their position to defend against the barbarian threat.
Who's their combat strength? I press F.
Excellent. With our warriors entrenched in their positions, our people are secure. It would be wise to maintain this advantage for as long as possible.
Unit will now have an advantage in combat when defending. However, if the unit is moved, it will lose its fortified status and will have to be ordered to fortify again in order to receive the bonus. Yeah. I don't want to go there, I want to go this way.
As our scouts continue to push onwards, let us turn inwards to our own capital. As our city grows, so too does our people's hunger.
was still transmitting something. I wondered what would happen if I just left the room and continued talking, just to see if it would pick it up somehow. Looks like it might have picked something up. What time are we on? 112 to 110. Review the VOD.
Our builders now stand ready. Constructing a farm on fertile lands within our city will increase our yield and better feed our people.
Sounds good. Builders can construct a wide variety of improvements to your land. The type of improvement they can build on a plot is often determined by the type of terrain. Plains and grassland plots are ideal for farms, which help increase population. Move builder here.
These plains possess rich soil, an ideal spot to plant our first crops.
Build improvement farm.
Excellent. With their stomachs full, our people prosper, and our population shall only grow.
Splitting farm here has increased the food yield from this plot from 1 per turn to 2. The amount of food generated by the city determines how fast population of the city grows. We know this. More food means faster growth. Yeah.
But remember, our builders' strength is not infinite. We would be wise to make the best use of their talents before exhausting them.
Do they not get to rest? Builders can build up to 3 improvements before exhausting their workforce. This number is indicated in the unit panel. Oh, that's interesting. Builds left 2. Oh, then they expire? I don't remember that being a thing. Or maybe it always was. I don't remember it. This builder unit has consumed 1 of its workforce from building the farm and has 2 remaining. Oh, okay, I guess that that sort of covers the losing people through building risks.
With their basic
we need
needs
more health and safety.
Our people now have the capability to construct more elaborate structures. Perhaps a monument to all they have accomplished will inspire them to evolve even further.
A monument? Use production. Monument. +2 culture. Oh, we like this.
Excellent. As pride in their own culture grows,
Born.
our people shall be driven to spread our civilization beyond
Civilization beyond their own borders. Continue to explore the world with your scout unit. I get to practice speaking in accents here, that's fun. Continue to explore the world with your scout unit. Wait, I want to build something. Can I not build something with the builder? Delete unit, don't do that. I guess I'm not allowed to.
Now that our people are fed, let us turn our builders'
Yeah,
attention
that's what I wanted to
elsewhere.
do.
There are
Oh,
valuable
resources.
resources surrounding our city that have yet to be exploited.
That have yet to be exploited. Scattered around the map are resources of various kinds. There are 3 categories of resources. Luxury. These contribute to the overall happiness of your citizens. Strategic. Essential for creating some very powerful military units. Bonus. Provide additional yields of food, production, or gold. I didn't read that, I was just focusing on the playing with the accent. Scattered around the map are resources of various kinds. There are 3 categories of resources. Luxury. These contribute to the overall happiness of your citizens. Strategic. Essential for creating some very powerful military units. Bonus. Provide additional yields of food production or gold. This stone is a bonus resource. It provides an additional +1 production to your city. If you build a quarry improvement here, it will raise the yield to +2 production. Ooh.
Direct the efforts of our builders towards harnessing these valuable materials.
Sounds good. Build a quarry. Boom. Boom.
Excellent. This stone we extract from this quarry
Stone.
will only increase our production capabilities.
Capabilities. A scat. Next turn.
With our quarry now complete, we must turn our builders' attention.
Your builder still has one of its workforce remaining. You can use it to build either a mine on the hill plot, plus production, or a farm on the plains plot, plus food. This may take more than one turn. One to move the builder unit, and another turn to build the improvement. Okay.
There is still valuable land within our borders. We must guide their hands carefully.
Their hands carefully. Whose? The builder's hands? Remember, builders can only construct improvements within the borders of your city. By generating culture, the borders of your city will expand, allowing you access to more resources. Feel free to continue exploring the map with your scout unit. End your turn when you have finished giving orders to your builder and scout. Recommended improvement, farm. Coffee, luxury resource, requires irrigation. Farm. Stone. Wait, there was another option, wasn't there? Yeah, didn't she say that I could do a hill one? There was a production option. Farm. Fish. Where's the production option? Mine. Quarry. Maybe it was bullshit. Build improvement. Use your ability to construct a third improvement in your city. How do I see what is available on the tiles? Toggle resource icons. That doesn't do anything. Okay, I guess we'll just build a farm now. You might have noticed that your builder's unit disappeared after using its fast build charge. Last build charge. This is because all of its workforce has been expanded. You will need to train more builders as you progress through the game to improve the lands around your cities. Okay. Cool. Oh, so it leaves it, but that's the fog of war. That's kind of cool. I like how it looks, actually. Yeah, nice. This way then. Down here. I guess I have to be aware of what he's up to. In case he comes across any baddies, right? In addition to food, your people also require amenities in their cities. One source of amenities are luxury resources, such as this coffee next to your capital. With the pottery technology complete, it would be a good idea to research irrigation to enable your builders to improve luxury resources, such as the coffee next to our capital. This will provide amenities to our city, increasing its happiness. Sounds great. Irrigation. And harvesting of bananas. Do.
Our people truly thrive under your guidance. But as our civilization grows, so too must our leadership.
You mean I'm not big enough already? By accumulating culture, you have just unlocked Code of Laws, which contains your first government chieftain.
We must now enact policies to better steer the growth of our people.
Government. There are many types of governments in Civilization 6. In addition to various benefits, each government has a number of slots in which you can enact policies. The first government available to you is Chieftain. It has 2 available slots for policies. The first slot in Chieftain is for military policies. The second is for economic policies.
Discipline is the heart of any army and is a valuable advantage over the unorganized barbarian rabble. Urban planning will only make our cities more organized and efficient. I suggest we enact both these policies.
Both these policies. To slot a policy, click and drag the policy from the right to the appropriate slot in your government on the left. Okay. Try it now by adding the discipline policy to the military slot. Then add the urban planning policy to the economic slot. Click the confirm policies button when you are done. If only the world worked like this, right? +5 unit combat strength when fighting barbarians. Double experience for recon units. Okay. God King. +1 faith and +1 gold in the capital. +1 production in all cities. Nice. Sounds good. Can I just double click it? Yeah. Confirm policies. No. View governments. Ooh. Oh, I love this. It's actually great. We have discipline, urban planning, confirm policies.
Though our policies begin to bear fruit,
I'm glad I bought this game.
our civilization will only continue to grow.
Grow.
We must plan for the future.
We must plan for the future. Much in the same way you research new technologies by generating science in your cities, you unlock civics by generating culture. You have already unlocked the Code of Laws Civic, which enabled you to establish your first government. Now you need to select a new civic to advance toward. Civics tree. Okay, so we have government. Tech tree is research. Civics is government. Great people. Okay. Cool. Similar to the technology tree, the civics tree has different choices and plan paths as you progress through the game. For this tutorial, click. For this tutorial, click the craftsmanship civic to start advancing next. Okay, similar to the technology tree, the civics tree is different choices as you progress through the game. Yet for this tutorial, click craftsmanship civics, start advancing next. Okay. Code of laws, this is what we start with. +1 production in all cities. Plus 30% production towards builders. Plus 50% production towards ancient and classical era melee, anti-cavalry and ranged units. Unlocks the builder ability to construct a sphinx, unique to Egypt. +1 faith, +1 culture, +1 appeal, +2 faith if next to a wonder. Cannot be built next to another sphinx. Can be built on floodplains. Okay, nice. The other option is foreign trade. +2 gold from all trade routes. +100% production towards ancient classical era naval units. Trade a unit may make and maintain a single trade route. Automatically creates resistance travels. Okay, I see why this is not really pointless right now. Joint war. Establish a joint war against the target civilization. That's creation of trade routes. Yeah, okay. Closed tree. Sounds fine. Next turn. Ooh.
We are blessed. This monument stands as a symbol of the accomplishments and determination of our people.
Determination.
Truly, they shall now be inspired to push even further into the lands beyond.
Really. Oh, truly. Okay, sorry. Your city has finished production on the monument building. All buildings contribute to a city's development in specific ways. The monument will increase the culture generated by the city, which extends the city's influence over additional hexes.
Perhaps we are now ready to spread our civilization beyond our capital city. If we do not claim the surrounding territory, others surely will.
We need to build a settler, then open the production, choose begin training a settler unit. Remember, the production chooser can either be accessed from the city's information panel, from the choose production reminder and notification panel on the right side of the game view. Bang!
Excellent. These brave settlers are ready to carry our culture into the unknown. However, it will take some time before they are prepared for the journey that awaits them.
Of course. 5 turns, in fact. Next turn. We got plus 26 guild. Hi, me. Features and abilities. Oh yeah, I've read this. I like the map, I like the feel, yeah. I think the last Civ I played might have been 4, might have been 5. But I think it was 4. Long time ago. So this is kind of cool. I like the new feel, the new look and feel. Is that a crab? Crab! Let's get some crabs. Let's get some fish. We got gold from this guy. Okay, so we've got crabs. Can I assume this is... Grassland. Next. Okay, so that's coast. Do the jungle. I swear I'm choosing... Wait, choose civic? Did we not do craftsmanship? Oh, I see. Okay, cool. So I can now do this if I want to. Or military tradition. Against flanking spell combat best of all combat units. Unlocks policy maneuver. Policy strategos. Strategugus. Unlocks conscription. Okay, so we want that gives culture 2. This gives production towards. This is military. Great general points per turn. Go with this. Actually, we'll go with this. Because we can get this as well. I don't want to be military, but initially we want to be taking care of our people. Technological discoveries inspire new technologies, building upon knowledge gained in the past. In a game of Civilization, this is simulated by the technology tree. Click the Open Technology Tree button in the research panel to view it.
With knowledge,
Oh, we haven't done
comes
this yet.
opportunity. As our people's understanding of this world grows,
Oh, we have
new
research.
paths present themselves to us.
Technology tree displays all of the researchable technologies available in the game of Civilization, from the ancient era all the way to the information era and beyond. The gold-coloured nodes represent technologies you have already finished researching. You have just finished researching pottery, so it has become marked as complete. Excellent. Wait, no, we just got irrigation, you mean? The dark grey nodes represent technologies that are available to begin researching but are not complete. Like, wait, why is it telling me this now when I just had to do it before in the civic tree by myself? Light grey nodes represent technologies that are not yet available to begin researching. Okay. These technologies need to be first unlocked by researching one of my prerequisites. Yeah, okay. Since we have already researched pottery, you mean irrigation, we are now doing research on the writing technology. Oh, okay, yeah, pottery is required. Right. Notice the writing technology node states changing currently being researched. The number of turns required to finish research on technology to indicate upper right corner of the node. Yeah, 8 turns, I've got that. Symbols displaying, so represent new building, yeah, unlock, yeah. I already figured that out. Closed tree, so writing gives +2 science, +1 citizen slot, +1 great scientist point per turn. Campus, a district in your city for scientific endeavours. Wow. +1 science from each adjacent grassland, plains, desert, tundra, snow. 2 adjacent rainforest tiles, 2 adjacent district tiles. +2 sites from each adjacent Great Barrier Reef tile. Wow, okay. Okay. Interesting. Closed tree.
Our
Sounds
legacy will
fine.
one day be recorded beyond the spoken word.
You mean written as well?
Our settlers have finished preparations and await your command. However, the lands before them possess untold dangers. We must not allow them to go forth without protection.
Units like settlers and builders are non-combat civilian units and thus cannot defend themselves. This leaves them highly vulnerable to be captured or killed by enemy units. However, your military units can act as protection for the civilian unit if they occupy the same X. An easy way to move the 2 units together is by linking them together until they reach their destination. Escort settler. Select either the settler or the warrior and click the escort button.
Excellent. With our people prepared, we must now choose our destination.
Destination.
There is an area rich in resources, not far from the capital. Let us send our settlers there.
Yes, tell me where. Oh, begin moving units southeast towards the game. I'll give you an idea. Easy if you send a scout there as well. Why can't I change? Oh, it's not letting me.
Though our settlers are safe under the protection of our warriors, our capital is now defenseless.
Yeah, I noticed.
Without the protection of the military, we will most surely become overrun by our enemies.
Linger. Movement 5, melee strength 20, movement 2, melee strength 5, range strength 15, movement 2. Yeah, weak ancient era, ranged unit better on attack than defense.
Though our warriors are valiant, a proper fighting force must be diversified. Slingers provide a different style of combat.
They do indeed. There's no point going there. We'll continue this way. Whales? No, just fish. This is also fish. Maybe it is a certain type of fish. Ooh, no. Interesting. Coco. 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 In choosing a location to settle a new city, it's important to look at the fertility of the surrounding land. Proximity to sources of food, resources, and fresh water are very important. For this tutorial, we have already found an ideal location for you. You have indeed.
Order our people to take root here.
Take root here. When your settler unit is able, click the Found City button to create a new city here. This may require moving on to the next turn if your settler is out of movement points. Advisor says freshwater, regional yield, inner ring yield, new resources. Oh, the site has freshwater, strong yields within 3 tiles, strong yields adjacent to the site. Few new resources here, few luxuries. What about here? It won't tell me. Why is the advisor there but not here? Or is that just
Well done. Our civilization continues to spread beyond expectation. In time, it may rival even our own capital. Already, this new city yearns to grow.
cool?
Its people await your guidance.
Yeah, I'm wondering if streaming this game is worthwhile because no one seems to watch it. Mind you, the same was true with Sekiro. Little test stream of it anyway. What's it like on the preview? Looks good enough. Smooth enough. What do I do? Choose production in Thebes. Surely we need a slinger. A recommended warrior, okay. Next turn.
It appears our slingers have completed their training. Already, the people of our city feel safer.
Bet they do, there was no one there before. Slingers are ranged class units allowing them to attack from distance without engaging in melee combat. This keeps them from taking reciprocal damage during the attack. Ranged units also tend to have lower defense strength than their melee fighting counterparts, so it's best to keep them close to friendly units of other types for protection.
As our army continues to diversify and improve, our future grows even more secure.
As you progress through the game and research new technologies, you will unlock better, stronger, more advanced units. Building a strong and diverse fighting force is essential in competing against other civilizations and preserving the safety of your people.
With our slingers training complete, we may now direct our people's efforts to new pursuits.
Like a warrior? Suggestions. Train a builder to improve more of the surrounding lands within your borders. Train a combat unit to expand the size and strength of your military. Build a granary to improve additional food. To provide additional food for your city as well as more housing for your population. I will go for granary first, I think. Recommended settler, no, we go for granary. Don't care what you recommend. You care not one whit. You can fortify. Wait, seriously? F is not fortify? F is fortify. Doesn't do anything. That's weird. Wheat. Wahee. Grassland, man. Pickle. Develop, use builder to improve the run you see. Oh, this guy. What are we doing here? Choose civic? Okay, so we have military position now. Civilization, light cover units. Yeah, that's good. We want state workforce now. Yep. Next turn. What's this? Copper. Ooh, copper. That's big. Go here. We've just completed research on writing. Lovely.
With writing, we unify our people. A common written language allows ideas to flourish and our collective knowledge to grow. Were we to provide a place to collect and share this knowledge, our people would surely prosper.
I agree. Am I not building something? What did I build? Oh, did the granary finish? There are many types of districts that can be built in your cities, each with a different specific purpose. Okay. By completing research on writing, you're unable to construct a campus district. Oh. Dedicated to increasing the amount of science generated. Okay.
A good city can become a great city through careful planning. Deciding where to place a city district is an important decision. Be sure to pick a location best suited for the district to reap the most benefit.
How exciting. There are new things, new customizations for your cities. I like this. Many districts in the game also, because I haven't played Civ for so long, but it's adding new interesting things. Many districts in the game also get a bonus depending on where they are placed within the city. The campus gets a bonus when built next to mountains or jungles. Build a campus. Oh, placing a district on the map changes slightly to indicate ideal locations. That's useful. This plot has mountains on two of its edges, each providing +1 science per turn. Placing the campus here would be ideal. Okay, nice. And you can put it over something that's already there, like a farm? Or does that destroy the farm, or? +2 science +1. Oh, it just shows the science there. Okay, cool.
Already, the greatest minds in our civilization eagerly await the completion of this campus.
Nice,
But we
me
must
too.
not allow these great thinkers to be idle. Let us turn their attention elsewhere.
Why would they be idle? If they're great thinkers, they are never idle. Trust me, I am one. Since you have finished the writing technology, you now must choose what to research next. If you would like a suggestion, animal husbandry and bronze working are both good choices. Animal husbandry will allow you to build the pasture and camp improvements in your cities. Bronze working will help you militarily by unlocking the encampment district, as well as allow you to train spearmen. Use research. Can I move around on this? How do I move? Oh, I see. I have to drag this slider. I can't use left and right. That's weird. But I suppose that's fine. Okay. Animal husbandry leads to archery, which leads to horseback riding, which leads to stirrups, which leads to gunpowder, which leads to metal casting, which leads to ballistics, which leads to rifling, which leads to steel, combustion, plastics, combined arms, nuclear fission, synthetic materials, stealth technology, composites, I almost read composts, and nanotechnology, and eventually to future tech. Bronze working, on the other hand, leads to iron working, which leads to castles, which leads to siege tactics, which leads to military science, which leads to rifling. Okay. Does this mean either is required? Or both? Let's see. Don't think we can see that already. I want to say animal husbandry first. Yep. Only takes 3 turns, and bronze working takes 9. Next turn. What's going on? What are you doing? You're going there. What have we got here? Sheep, copper, cocoa. We need a city here, I think. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-huh. Do not be afraid, I am good to my friends. Are we friends? It's an honor to meet you. The glory of Sumer is yours to see, if you wish. An ancient tradition of arts and sciences, cigarettes too, great to behold. We would love to sample your hospitality.
Resources and land are not infinite. It seems we now have competition. As we do not yet know the true intention of this people, might I suggest we proceed with caution?
Very good. You've met the leader of another civilization. Civilization 6, there will typically be several other civilizations sharing the world map with you. These are controlled by the game AI and have all the same abilities and ambitions that you do. As you play, you will need to consider how to deal with your neighbors and watch them carefully to improve your understanding of their strategy. Uruk. Where did we come across him from? Ah, okay. How do I see what his intention is? Or maybe he doesn't have one. I want this. I want this stuff, by the way. You're not having it. Just saying. The delegation of Gilgamesh brings you gifts of Sumerian jewelry and lyres from Ur. Will you accept them into your city? Sure. Excellent. Next. Choose research. I guess I don't like how I have to scroll from down here. That's annoying. I should be able to drag. I should be able to press left and right. Oh, I can use the mouse wheel. Okay, but that's too much. I need to change that. That works. Mouse wheel speed. Let's try half. Confirm. Heck. A bit less again. We're 20. Confirm. Does that change this? Is that actually changing this? Mouse wheel speed 4. Yeah. Okay, a little bit faster. Let's try 10. Seems good. Actually, no, less. Well, no, we'll make do. That's fine. You can just do one click at a time. We've got bronze working. Let's just go for archery. Use production in Thebes. What did we just build? What have we got here? Oh, we want that. There's 14 turns for these resources here, but that might be stretching a bit far, to be fair. What are you building? No, what are you building? Campus, 2 turns. That are those 8 turns. So that's 14 turns. No, 12. That's 10 turns. But then what, to get there another 4 at least. So yeah, we'll build a settler here then. Sounds good. I want to try to snag these resources over here. So for you can... Yeah. Warrior. I have 2 warriors here now? Okay. Is one fortified? Wake up. This one is awake. Okay. Over here. Actually, no, you can just stay. Because we're going to need you for the... Well, we can just explore a little bit. We need him for the settlers. Can I go in? I don't know.
Our greatest scholars and scientists already begin to gather at our campus. Providing them with a library would further assist them in their pursuits.
Some buildings can only be constructed in districts. The library is a building exclusive to the campus district. Since we have completed construction on the campus, we are now able to build a library on it. Cool. Click Choose Production button, lower right to begin building a library. Build a library pointing to a settler.
Our people have prospered under your guidance. Truly, our civilization has no equal.
This guy might be equal, we
Perhaps
don't
now
know.
is the time for you to prove this to be true.
To win a game of Civilization, you need to defeat all of the civilizations in the world. There are multiple ways to achieve this. Most games will also end in the year 2050 or after a set number of turns. If no player has achieved these victories by then, score will determine the winner. Score is calculated as a general measure of each player's achievements in all fields of endeavour.
The task before us is great, but under your leadership we shall not fail. As always, I stand ready at your side should you require any assistance along the way. May
Okay.
our civilization truly stand forever.
Yes, may it. Status of each victory's conditions are tracked on the World Rankings panel. Open it now. Here, Role Type gives you an overview of all types of victory in your ranking against other players. You are leading in technology. Culture victory, you are leading. Domination victory, you are leading. Religious victory, you are leading. Okay. Yeah, so he's more focused on military, right? Yeah, I like the culture thing. Getting hungry though. The rest of this tutorial will help you achieve your first domination victory. Oh, I didn't want to be dominated. Okay. The goal of domination victory is for your civilization to be the last to occupy its own capital city. For this tutorial, that means you will have to use your military to capture the capital city of your rival. It's right there, so that's useful. While preventing them from taking yours. How you ultimately achieve this will be up to you. However, we have provided 3 optional objectives that, if completed, will greatly assist you in achieving this. If you are unsure about something, or are looking for more information about anything you've seen in this tutorial, there's a good chance you'll find it in the Civilopedia. Okay, cool. Develop, use builder to improve land, yeah. Construct a campus. Build the ancient walls in your capital city. Build an encampment district and upgrade it with a barracks. To win, eliminate the other civilization by capturing its capital. Okay, choose civic. Early empire boosted greater civilization to at least 6 population. So does that mean it is boosted because I have 6, or do I have 6? 2 and 4, I do. I do. But I need 420 to boost discover a second continent. Okay. Can I do this one? No, I need one trade first. That's fine. It needs orders. Attack! Well, we're building a settler here because I want these resources. So just chill and look around a little bit. Bananas. Wait, is he just on his own then? He doesn't have another city. Oh, is that a village? Yes. Okay, what are we on with the settler? Okay, you might as well get this guy then. Use research. I got archery, didn't I? Bronze back. Bronze working, I'd say. What did we get? What did we get? Need to start sort of heading back, right? Uh-oh.
We have the opportunity to develop a formal trade route between 2 cities. A trader unit is required to establish such a route, which would be very beneficial for our economy.
Trader units can be trained in one of your cities. In addition to providing additional gold and other benefits to your civilization, trade routes are essential for building roads between cities. In my civilization, I guess, what's this? A builder, okay. I thought that was a bad person. You know what, start heading back. And scout. I guess we don't need you to go that way. You can push on this way. Another settler. No, building. Oh no. Cancel. How do I cancel? Change city production. Trader. That's what we wanted. Yeah. Already got bronze working. Boosted builder quarry to boost minor resource. Get masonry then. Fish.
Isolation is not the key to prosperity. These traders allow us to reach out to our neighbors. Through trade, we stand to boost our economy and gain new insights into the mysteries of the world.
Traders travel between two cities and generate income for their city of origin. Establish a limited number of trade routes. You can expand this capacity with commercial hub or harbour districts. This is the trade panel showing the cities that you can trade with currently. Traders have a limited range, but visiting nearby cities will establish a trading post there, allowing them to be used as a bridge to farther destinations. Good. Depending on the buildings and districts within a foreign destination, you stand to earn yields of science, faith, culture, or gold each turn for a set number of turns. Domestic destinations, you can earn food and production. Here. Transfer to another city. Make a trade route. Make a trade route. Why can't I select a trade route destination? Begin route, I see. Trader will now travels to the destination back, generating the relevant yields each turn. Once it has returned, you can choose a new route. Okay, cool. Trader will also build a road between the cities as it goes. Units traveling a road generally suffer no terrain movement penalties. Perfect. That's what we wanted. This needs production. We need to choose a civic again. Mysticism? Yeah. Let's not forget mysticism. Use production. Now we build a builder. Or an encampment. Military facilities. Can we do that in Thebes? We can, but it takes a while. Sure. Let's get an encampment then. Where's the best place? What am I looking for? Does it matter where to place? Encampment. Rates +1. Appeal to adjacent tiles -1. Cannot be adjacent to the city centre. Base cost. Okay, it doesn't look like it. If I do campus. Adjacency bonuses, right, okay. That's got it all there, so... Encampment, oh this is good, back and forward. Appeal to adjacent tiles -1, I don't know what that means. But it seems like it doesn't really matter where it goes. Yeah. maybe? Oh, I can't put it there, I guess. Has to be a green square. Does it affect these, or I don't? How do I see the icons? I don't like that. You need to go here and wait for the settlers. Here it comes. Nice. You're going here. Wheel. We could do with a granary here, I'd say. Look at that road go. So has that ruined that tile for production because I put an encampment on it? Is that what's happened? Settler. Memphis. Use production. Archer. You can fortify. Is that the edge of the world then? I think that might be it for now though. Currency boosted mega trader, okay. Choose civic again. Political philosophy, obviously. Yep. And save. Save. You will lose any progress since your last save. Save. How do I save? Save. How do I save? Can I not save because it's a tutorial or what? Oh, need more housing. Oh, I didn't see these. Interesting. The Mary leading this culture now, what? And religion. Shit. Alright, I'm already getting stressed. This is what happens with Civ. Exit to desktop. I'm assuming it is saved. Let's find out if it has saved. Because I have no idea. It might not save tutorials, I don't know. We'll have a quick check, see if it's saved, and then I'm off for brunch. Tutorial that doesn't let you. Oh well, rip that game, I suppose. Still, we learned a little bit. It was a good start. And yeah, maybe I'll be back a bit later on today. But for now, take care and see you next time.